What's going on, guys? I'm back at you with another adventure. This time we're going to see just how far we can road trip on $100. Stick around, let's see how far we can go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get on the road and see how far we can travel on $100. Now, I know how far my truck will run on a full tank of gas. So that's not really a factor here, because I could just say I can take $100, fill my truck up, and see how far I can go. But a road trip just isn't about putting gas in your car. It's about the experiences, the stops, the sights, the snacks, the food, whatever you want to find to get into, the souvenirs. So we got to set some criteria for today. Criteria 1, can't take any food with us. We got to stop and get our snacks on the road. 2, we got to find something to do somewhere where we go, an activity, something. 3, we got to buy some kind of souvenir from the trip, from today, from this challenge. So let's get on the road and we're going to see just how far $100 will take us. Another criteria for the road trip, we've got to cross the state line. Now, it wouldn't be no fun if we just rode around in North Carolina all day. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head towards Cherokee. And if you're going to cross the state line, it might as well be through a national park. So let's go over to Cherokee and we'll go through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park into Gatlinburg. And I bet we could spend some money there. I'm starting a $100 road trip with a half a tank of gas. That should be pretty good to start out.
I put my hand in my pocket. You know, the jacket with the zipper that broke last week, standing in my apartment.
The first little town we're going to come to on our road trip today is a town called Maggie Valley. Now, this is a tourist town in the purest sense of the definition. They have gift shops, skiing, all kind of putt-putt, whatever you want as someone on a road trip. This is the little town for you. So we're going to stop here and get some snacks. And from Maggie Valley, we're going to head over Soco Mountain into Cherokee. Now, normally, if I was going to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, I would go over the parkway. But with the parkway being closed ever since Hurricane Helene, we can go around through Cherokee, which is fine, which is one more place for us to check out. Let's stop at the last store before we get out of Maggie Valley and head over the mountain and load up on some snacks. Alright guys, we spent about $8 and some change in snacks and legal stimulant. So we're going to go ahead and just call it $9, and we're going to take it off this tally right here. Now that we've already spent $9, we got $91 left. So let's head over Soco Mountain here into Cherokee and continue our little road trip. Cherokee. Now, up here on the left, this big green building, you'll find North Carolina's first legal dispensary, the Great Smoky Dispensary. Now, me personally, I don't partake in the cannabinoid arts, but if you do, I support you 110%. But I gotta say, no money out of this $100 budget will be spent at the Great Smoky Distillery today. Sorry. Now, if gambling's your thing, Cherokee has a spectacular casino. It's one of the nicest ones and one of the largest ones anywhere close to here. But I have to say, I've made way more money off the casino than I have spent in the casino, and I'm going to keep it that way. At least the one in Cherokee. We have made it to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Listen, when you're on a road trip, you got to understand that it's not just about the destination. Make sure you stop and see stuff. If you see a pullover, stop and check it out. Who knows when you're going to be back in that area? So take advantage of opportunities to stop and see stuff. Like the Smoky Mountain sign. Get a picture with it. What? Oh, come on. Don't tell me the road's closed into Gatlinburg. Is the road closed going over into Gatlinburg?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
How far can I go?
You can go 4 miles up to Smokemont Campground.
Smokemont. Okay, cool. Thank you.
But now
Son of a bitch. So now what do? This whole video was based around me taking a road trip and how far I could go on $100 doing activities on a road trip. And where I wanted to go, I can't go because the road over the mountain's closed. I guess we're just going to have to make the best of it and see what we can do around here. Because we can't go from Cherokee to Gatlinburg. 441 shut down. You can only go about 4 miles up through the park. So we'll drive as far as we can up to Smokemont Campground, turn around and come back, and then maybe find something to do in Cherokee. Well, things didn't go as planned, but we get to see some elk. Well, while we're up in here, let's at least try to make a day of it. See what we can see. See what we can do. I know there's an old mill, like a grist mill, up here that I've never been to before. We'll go see if it's open. We'll check it out. Well, I don't see anything saying the mill's closed except for the bathrooms. So let's head up and check out the mill. And hey, the upside is it's still a road trip, it's still roadside attraction, and it's free 99. So let's go check it out. Well, it appears we cannot go inside. That's okay. So the Mingus grist mill is actually pretty cool, and it has took an incredible amount of work for them to divert the river to come down to this mill. And it may just have built a path to save this video. Let's go see what else we can find. I wish I had some kind of flotation device to put my 360 camera on and put it in this trough right here and send it all the way down this water flume towards the mill down here. I think that would make such a sweet video. Oh shit, that's cold. So you could only go about 4 miles up into the national park before you hit a barricade and the road was closed. So I say let's ride back into Cherokee and see if we can find lunch and maybe even a beer, because nothing can't be made better by a lunch beer. It certainly can't be made worse. Alright, let's go in here and try Native Brews Tap and Grill. Appreciate it, man. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call that video here. The $100 road trip thing was a bust. It just doesn't look like it's gonna happen today. I might as well just call this video a day trip, because that's what we've done today, is just tried to make the best we could. If you're here to this point in the video, I truly thank you for your support. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out. Guys, thank you so much. But now, I'm going to head back home.